Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing July horoscope. It's a very, very important month. As you all know, we have many planetary shifts which are happening. And the major most being two of them, basically. Ketu is going to be shifting nakshatra. It's going to be transitioning from Venus's nakshatra to, from Sun's nakshatra to Venus's nakshatra. And Saturn and Mercury are going to be turning retrograde. Mercury's retrogression is 3-4 times in a year. So it is a common thing. But yes, Saturn for 138 days is going to be turning retrograde in Pisces sign for the first time in Pisces sign. So next year it will be the second time, and next to next year, the third. So it is definitely going to be a very crucial month. And I will be explaining, as you all know, I split the whole video into parts. So firstly, I'll be sharing with you what exactly are the planetary shifts happening, the dates, through a presentation. And what exactly are these shifts impacting globally. Then I will be giving you common remedies. And lastly, it would be 12 sign predictions. So it's a very important video. Please do stay tuned to this, especially the summary part. And then if you don't want to hear the first summary part, you can straight away skip to your sign prediction as well. But surely I will be doing separate videos also, like separate in between. I will be sharing with you my insights on Ketu's transit into Uttara Falguni and what happens when Saturn is retrograde and Mercury retrograde as well. I've already done many videos on the planetary positions, especially the last month. Venus videos left. I will be doing that as well. So to start with, I hope I'm clear, loud and clear. So do let me know, because these are all live sessions, as you all know. So let me start with the presentation so that you can understand in a very easy way what exactly is happening. So to start with, I'm going to be sharing with you what all are the collective psychological and political themes of this month. Okay, so I hope the screen is sharing with you. So first of all, we have to see what all changes are happening this month. So to start with, Sun will be transiting from Gemini to Cancer on the 16th till the 17th of August, shifts from communication to emotional leadership, of course. And this transit encourages nurturing, and it turns, some kind of security in the home life. This encourages nurturing relationships and finding comfort in familiar surroundings. So it's a good one. But yes, this is a total shift of Surya's energy. And then we have Mercury's ingress in the Cancer sign. I hope the screen is sharing. Yeah. So Mercury will be in Cancer sign throughout the period from June 22nd. It has already entered. I've done the video of the same. And then this is going to be turning retrograde on the 18th of August till the August. Somebody said it's not August. So it's August 11th till the 11th of August. It's going to be also getting combust during this time. It is combust also, emotional misunderstandings, family miscommunications, because it is the Cancer sign. So you have to be cautious. There can be delays and misunderstandings. It's time to review your plans and contracts carefully. Okay. It is going to be also getting combust. So truth will be obscured. Be watchful when you're committing something to someone during this time. Now, Venus is in Taurus already, and is going, it's going to be, when I'm making this video, it is yet to transit through Taurus, but it is going to be till July 26th in this sign of Taurus, which is value orientation from comfort, luxury to ideas, art. Markets may favor tech and media post 26th July, because it is going to be then in Gemini after 26th of July. Now, Mars is going to be in Leo sign till the 28th of July, forming a volatile conjunction with Ketu, as we all have been seeing. Then we'll be moving into the Virgo sign. Also, I will be giving you key dates, which are very important to note in a bit. So this is an explosive karmic resets in power centers, accidents, military escalations, leadership vacuum. And on the 19th of July, exact conjunction would be at 25 degrees. And that is when, this will be the warning against risky behavior. However, after splitting from Ketu, it moves into Virgo, encouraging a more analytical approach. That is what we should be waiting for. It is an exact danger zone, I would say, when these are important dates. Okay. And then we'll be in the Virgo sign till the 13th of September. Okay. Now comes Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini already. We all know Mithun, transiting from Mrigshira Nakshatra until June 14th to Ardhara Nakshatra, June 14th till August 13th. Jupiter is combust till the 9th of July. So it is going to be some chaotic information era because it's forming a nakshatra exchange also between Rahu and Jupiter. So this is the storm binger. And this is definitely going to be it is going to rise or re-emerge from the sun's energy. Intellectual pursuits will be better off. You must understand that this is the time when you should be thinking about growth and expansion, especially after Jupiter rises. Then we have the major most thing which is happening is that Saturn in Pisces is going to be turning retrograde on July 12th. So I've mentioned the dates. It's in Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra. It's going to be entering Virgo Navmansha from June 7 till August 18. So prompting introspection time. This is a review of past karma. And this is a time to address unfinished business and focus on personal growth. So this is a good transit. It is about international health norms, water bodies, integrity. And then lastly, we have Rahu Ketu. They are going to be in the Leo Simha, Kumbha and Simha, that is Aquarius and Leo axis. Purva Bhadra and Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, May 29 to July 6th, Purva Bhadra, and Ketu will be entering July 6th in the Purva Falguni Nakshatra till 20th April 2026, and they will be in Taurus, Scorpio, Navmansha. And this is about creativity because it's Purva Falguni, so creative karmic detachment, relationship reevaluations, breakups, artistic retractions. Okay, that is what is this transit about. And especially, it is going to be bringing about some energies related to the aesthetics. You're going to be more into relationships, artistic bent of mind even more because it's Taurus, Scorpio after all. Also, there is Kal Sarpa, all planets engripped between Rahu Ketu, a period of mass polarization, system collapses, and karmic extremes. That is what is the most important thing which is causing all the issues also. So as you can see, let me switch off my camera because it's not visible. Key dates. Yeah. So Jupiter will be rising on the 9th of July. And that is when, people will start feeling a little better because the grace is missing right now. So wisdom begins re-emerging, counteracting information, and leaders will be definitely doing a little better also. Okay. So this is what. And then we have 12th Saturn retrogression. I've explained that. International water disputes, it's on the global plane. Global maritime, law changes, crackdown on spiritual or scientific fraud. Kal Sarpa Yoga 15 to 21st is again going to be bringing about some issues in everybody's life because it is the destiny vortex when this is going to be bringing about some issues in relationships also, and some system collapses will happen. So this is causing a lot of issue. Then we have 18 to 11th August, Mercury combust and retrograde. So this is going to be, again, big speeches, false promises, and then global communication mishaps, satellites, elections, data leaks. All this can be expected with this Mercury combust retrograde. Then Mars Ketu exact conjunction is a very important and a volatile conjunction on the global axis. If we say, we can likely manifestation would be that military action might increase, assassination attempts might be there, wildfires, aviation disasters, executive collapse, cyber attacks on VIP targets possible. So be watchful about your data, everyone, please. Okay. Then we have Saturn Sun exact conjunction. Okay, this is also very important. This will bring about stability and recognition for hard work, though there can be this, the leaders might just make some important decisions during this time, because it is about Saturn and Sun. Saturn is the masses, and Sun is the authorities. So you see, good for legal clarity, mature decisions. Okay. And then we have Venus Jupiter conjunction in Gemini, which is again going to be bringing about sudden popularity, creative bursts, good for art, bad for discipline on the psychological plane, if we talk about. Okay. I'll be reading the chat in a while. And then we have also Mars splits from Ketu and enters Virgo. So Kal Sarpa breaks. On the 21st of July, Kal Sarpa also breaks. So this is a important one because it's pivot in strategy from bold execution to microscopic correction from Leo to Virgo. Medical breakthroughs or health scares can erupt. Okay, so be watchful, on the personal level, it can bring about some issues. And then definitely accidents, fires, conflicts can happen on the exact conjunction day of Mars Ketu, that is 19th. I'm repeating all this. I have done several videos and I've mentioned several times that this can happen. Okay. So this is what, so thank you for watching. This is what are my services. You can just make a note. And if you want to book a session, definitely you are allowed to. And I'm going to be giving some discounts, also offering discounts because of the current situation. So for July month, you can get and avail discounts also. You can connect with my team. These are the numbers. This is the number. Just don't call, please, on WhatsApp. You can message and my team will respond back. And this is a WhatsApp number. And vlastrology24@gmail.com is our email address. So you can just simply connect with us. And vlastrology.com is the website that you can check yourself, and you can connect with us through that as well. Okay. So thank you so much for all the support. So let's start with let me stop the share. Okay. So now coming to the remedial path. So I'll be sharing with you the remedies. 1 second. Also, I wanted to share with you before to that Hindu festivals. So you can just go through Drik Panchang. Here the Drik Panchang is for the month of, this is Delhi, India time. I hope it's sharing. So the main is Devashayani Ekadashi. This is very important. You can fast on this day and you can worship Lord Vishnu. I hope it is sharing. Yeah. So we have Pradosham, that is Shukla Trayodashi on the July 8th. So you can worship Lord Shiva. And Guru Purnima is on the 10th of July. So this is very important, and you should donate something. As I always say, you can donate something, and it is starting from the 10th of July till the 11th of July. Okay, it is going to end. That is at 2:06 a.m. So we have then what else? Ashar Purnima. Okay, Shravan month begins. Yes, this is important. So 11, 14, 21, 28, 4th August, 9th August in North India. We have Shravana Mas Sombar, Monday, you can fast. And 25th, 28th, 4th August, 11th August, 18th August, 23rd August in South India. So it depends, where you are. So you have to, some take Purnimant, some take Amavasya. So that is why. So it is starting from the 11th of July. As you can see, it is Shravana begins. Okay. So this is a very pious month. So if you want to ask, if you are unmarried, especially, or if you are going through some, as you say, we are going through a lot, nothing is working. So depends what dasha you are in. Suppose you are in the dasha of Shani. So it's very important that during this Shravana month, perform the ritual Rudra Abhishek. It'll really help you. Okay. If you can do that, nothing like it. Okay. Then we have, this is done. And then we do have Amavasya. That is Shravana Amavasya. So it is on the 24th of July in Cancer sign, 7 degrees, 55 minutes. So this is also when you can keep some rice by your bedside and you can donate in the morning. I always say if you have a weaker moon, especially. Haryali Teej starts. So this is festivity times, July 27th. And these are all harvest festival, agriculture related festivals. Nag Panchami is also very, very important and a powerful day. So you can fast on this day also. Tulsidas Jayanti is on the 31st of July. So this is something, I think you can just refer to yourself on the platform, wherever you are. You can just make on the Drik Panchang, your chart, and you will get to know. Okay. So let's start with okay, I have to give you the remedies I've got. 1 second. So let me write over here. Okay. So now coming to the remedial part, which is a general one. So for you guys, all of you, see 19th of July, especially light a red candle or a ghee lamp, a diya, before sunrise with Mars mantra Om Mangalaya Namaha. Okay, to pacify impulsive karma, because it's a collective destiny which is playing out. And in September, it is going to be a Mars Dasha, which is starting for our country, India, especially. So that is also one of the reasons that we are experiencing these kinds of incidences, events. So we must actually just pacify. If you can do the collective rituals, all the more better. Astrologers should come together, do the homam, or you people can collectively, mix with, blend with people who are doing it and, just do it online. Maybe, we are also trying to generate some funds and we are just fixing up with the priests that, if there can be a homam which can be arranged to pacify the grahas. So if you can't do it, so definitely you can light a red candle in the south direction before sunrise, or you can light a ghee lamp every day, especially till the month of September. 19 July especially, because that's when the conjunction is very tight. Okay. So after that, we have Surya Shani retrograde ritual. So you can offer black sesame seeds in water to people tree or any sacred tree or any plant on Saturdays to steady emotional karma and avoid isolation. Okay. Now for Mercury retrogression, avoid arguments. How you can do it? You can just, if you are feeling like, arguing with someone, just journal, write something down and vent out your feelings on that paper and just burn it or just tear it. Or you can just immerse it or just let it flow in the water stream. That is also from the 18th July to the 11th of August when Mercury turns retrograde as well as combust. So don't send impulsive messages to someone. It is a very emotional kind of a transit. So it can bring about highs and lows in your moods also. For Kal Sarpa balance, can you see all the grahas will be in Rahu Ketu axis. So this is something which is, people call it Kal Sarpa. So I'm saying Kal Sarpa Yoga Dosha. So if you are having any kind of issues from 15th to the 21st July specifically, chant Mahamrityunjay mantra. This month is really, really very powerful and a very, very high on energy, charged energies. Or visit a Naga temple, or on the Naga Panchami, just offer do some ritual in your place of worship. Feed the birds, feed the ants if you can't do anything. So chant Mahamrityunjay mantra for the as a remedy for you for Kal Sarpa. Jupiter rise prayer I'm going to be giving you. That is on the 9th of July. Jupiter is rising, okay, which is again very important because this is when, you will feel that things are getting better for the ones who are in Jupiter Dasha especially, okay, or Jupiter is your Shubh Graha. So recite Guru Gayatri during Brahma Muhurta, that is in the morning, on the from the 10th to the 12th of July for intellectual clarity and spiritual growth. Because after that, Jupiter, we have to propitiate to give it, to get that kind of strength. 6th July, Venus is aspected by Saturn at the exact degrees, and Ketu will be transiting through the Urva Falguni Nakshatra. So this is something which you have to, again, if you want to do some rituals, you should donate sugar or some black lentils or coconut. It's said that if you donate coconut, that is also a good remedy. Feed the ants, feed the dogs. This is something which is a very common remedy or ritual which people can perform. Okay. So this is what the universal remedies are. So one more thing I wanted to tell you was that the misinformation will spike during this time period, the whole month. So it's very important that you people hear or listen to what you actually can absorb, and you don't get emotionally attached to any incidences. No contracts, avoid contracts, gadgets, etc. These can bring about some issues. Okay. So whenever there is high on energy, you must understand that this is the time when you have to be, when you have to only pray for everyone collectively. As it is, on the 6th of July, when Ketu is also entering out of the nakshatra of Sun, it is entering the nakshatra of Venus, which is a very beautiful nakshatra, better than Sun. So this is also the time when you should love everyone, give love to others, getting detached with others, but praying in detachment so that they also feel the energies towards positive. Everybody should. Don't get into any kind of surgical process between 4th to the 7th of July. Avoid. Okay, that's not actually going to be that favorable for you. Okay, so please do the remedies ritualistically, then only you will feel that things are working your way. Otherwise, it is going to be really a slow process. I'm not saying that nothing will happen or nothing will work until unless you do the remedies or you don't do the remedies. It's not like that. But still, whenever there are some planetary positions like these, if you do the remedies with the faith, definitely it will give you some relief for sure. Okay, it's only faith-based. All right. So I think I have mentioned everything. Guru Purnima is there. So please do take the blessings of your Guru, your teacher, on the Guru Purnima day, 10th of July. Okay. Now it's 10th and 11th basically. So we have to take the 11th of July because it is at 10th of July because it is ending on the midnight of 2:06 a.m. Of 11th of July. So it has to be before the sunrise. So it's India time. All the timings are based on India. All right. And let's start with the readings. As you all know, that the readings are based on the ascendant, moon sign, and the dasha sign. So let me write this: ascendant, moon sign, and dasha sign. Okay. Now, what is the dasha sign? See, sometimes what happens, we don't understand that I am this lagna, this ascendant, this moon, but nothing is matching. I'm trying to understand why is it, Vanita said that, the Aries natives will be going through this so-and-so thing, but it is not matching with me. So you have to understand that for you specifically, when there is a particular dasha of a particular graha, it has to play out even more as compared to the lagna and the moon also. So when you are in the dasha, suppose, let's take an example. You are in the dasha of Mars, and Mars in your natal chart is in Libra, but you are not a Libra sign. You are a Taurus sign, suppose, Taurus ascendant or Taurus moon, wherever your moon or lagna is. Now with Mars in Libra, It is going to play out even more when you are a Libra ascendant. Make yourself a Libra ascendant. Place all the grahas in your natal chart, superimpose on Libra. You will see that now things are falling in place. Maybe there is a 8th house Venus, maybe there is a 8th house Jupiter. That is why you're not getting the results. Or maybe Mars has, in the 12th house Saturn. So it depends where your planetary positions, how your planetary positions now are set when you rotate the chart. Now bring the transit positions on the Libra sign. So you become Libra. When there is a dasha of a particular graha, you start behaving like that ascendant, that particular sign more as compared to what? Well, I was very emotional, I've suddenly become very detached. I've become very indifferent. So maybe, you are in the dasha of Shani, which is in the Capricorn sign. So you become like that. So always remember, Dasha sign will play out the most as compared to ascendant and moon sign, because that is the actual theme in the current situation of yours, which is playing out. So you become that planet, you become that sign during the particular Dasha. You become that planet also, basically, I wanted to say. If it's Mars Dasha, you will see that you will be jittery, you will be a warrior, you will be fighting with everyone. There will be arguments, unnecessary arguments. You want to do things very fast. Even if you are very slow, you will see that your things are definitely changing. You have to see the Navmansha position also, where your Mars is in the Navmansha, because that's your Dasha sign. That's your Dasha Lord. So if for Libra, it is suppose in, say, Capricorn. So you have to see that also. Okay. So you cannot just, write off completely what exactly is happening. So if you are maybe, in Swati, you have, Swati is Rahu's nakshatra. Then we go to nakshatra, Navmansha. So all that we have to see also. Where is your Rahu? Where is your Navmansha position of Capricorn's ruler, Saturn? So it's not that simple and easy, but yet to make it simpler, I have made the Dasha sign, which is your most important right now. So you become that, basically. Okay, I think enough of explanation. So let's start with the readings. So thank you, Ganesha, for everything. And God bless you all. And may there be peace in the world. There is a lot of volatility. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of aggression. People are fighting. Neighborhoods are fighting. It's not good. There are mass killings, mass deaths happening because Saturn is in the Pisces sign. Remember, whenever there is a churning happening, remember that this is the karma, which is actually people, are coming out of that Rinanu Bandhan. They are just quitting the karma, and there is a mass, deaths which happen. So it is like, the Prithvi, the earth is very heavy. So that is why, all this also happens, So the souls have to depart, and so that, the earth becomes lighter. Okay. And as humans, we have done a lot of damage. Remember, what goes around comes around. So start planting trees, maximum. Start giving back to the earth. Mars is the Bhumi Karaka, he's the Bhumi Putra. So start doing that, okay? Start giving back to the Prithvi. You will see everything will start working. Also, I will be giving you date-wise prediction. So please make a note when I'm giving you the date-wise predictions. This will help you understand how you can plan, your daily routines also, okay? So to start with, let's start with the Aries readings. Okay, let me start with Aries. All right. Aries. Okay. So for Aries natives, Sun will be transiting your 3rd and the 4th house this month. So this will bring about energetic networking, sibling interaction, and short travels. Focus on marketing and communication. Then it will be moving into from the 16th July onwards in your Cancer sign in your 4th house. So it will bring about focus at home, real estate, and your emotional health. Just maintain a silence rather than, taking your egoistical you forward and just trying to bring the relationship relationship can turn sour also. So be careful about all those energies as well. So just give me a moment, one moment. We'll just drink some water and done. Okay. Just drink some water and 1 second. So now I will be starting the readings again, okay? For Aries first. Okay. First of all, we do the readings for Aries as the sun, because sun exalts in your first house. So sun will be in Gemini and Cancer this month, and it will bring about energetic networking. It will bring about sibling interaction because Jupiter is also there. So it is good for short journeys and learning some new subjects, focus on marketing and communication. And then, in the fourth house, when it is transiting, this is the time when you have to be little careful about your arguments with your own people. You can become little uncomfortable during this time, or maybe you can become demanding also with your own family members. This will bring focus to your home environment, real estate, and emotional health. Mercury will be transiting your fourth house and will be getting retrograde also from 18 July and will be getting combust also. So this is the time when you have to be more careful about your relationship. You can become very emotional. Misunderstandings in family, tech glitches at home can happen, and also avoid buying property and electronics until mid-August. August. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know. Some pronunciation is going wrong. So that's what. And then we have Mars Ketu in Leo in the fifth house, and till 28th of July, they are going to be there. So bold but risky creative ventures, possibility of clashes with children, or children can have some issues to deal with. And you have to be careful about your travels and journeys, and do not at any cost leave your job, quit your job. Do not do that. And also this will bring about ego battles once they are closely conjunct on the 19th of July. Okay. So this is something you have to be cautious about. Saturn is going to be getting retrograde from the 12th house. It is going to be moving backwards. So when Saturn is turning retrograde, remember it is a positive thing for you, because Saturn in the 12th house has given you losses. It has given you delays in travels, etc. So now you're going to be going in reverse when Saturn is going. It is a time for social network cleanup. You will make new friends. You will quit with the old ones. This is also about delays in gains, though. Okay. Then we do have Venus. Venus is going to be transiting through, let me see quickly. Venus and Ketu, Venus, Ketu, sorry about that. I have written somewhere because, all the details are there. So Venus is going to be, yes, till the 26th of July, it's going to be in Taurus sign. So it is good for you, especially for the ones who are waiting for some financial growth. Some breakthroughs definitely are coming your way. You should recite Hanuman Chalisa every day, and till 19th of July, avoid speculative income. It is not considered to be a good time period for you guys. Okay. So I think you're good to go. And definitely, your 10th Lord is also going to be turning retrograde. So there can be some reversals, role exchange. Maybe you will be assigned some more tasks, or you will be assigned more departments. Okay. Jupiter, as it is going to be here and is going to be forming a connection with Rahu till the end of the month. So it is forming an exchange with Rahu. I've done a separate video though, but it is definitely going to be good for your making money out of money. You are going to be conversing with those kinds of people wisely, making decisions. So that way it is a good thing which is happening for you. And also, I think Rahu Ketu are in such a position where, you have to be careful in romance. You have to be careful. You have to take care of your health also, because from the 6th house, Rahu is in the 6th house. Now, coming to the dates, and we do have new moon, full moon dates also. Guru Purnima is there, and you must actually, try to take the blessings of your Guru, which is on the 10th of July. New moon is on the 24th July. So I'm going to be giving you the dates. It's a good time if you want to change your job, etc. So 29th, 30th, and 31st July is a good date for you. And if you want to, get into any kind of wedlock, or you want to propose that person you're dating, so 12th to the 17th would be good time period. For investments, you can start from 24th till the 28th of July. That's okayish period. But when Mercury is retrograde, you have to be any which way very cautious about these things. Health-wise, 6th to 11th, just take care of your health, And this is a good time for you guys, any which ways, if you want to enjoy with your friends, if you want to connect with your people, or you want to detox, just take a break from your friends also. This is a good month for that. It's going to be triggering some new job opportunities for you. You should actually, or maybe expansion. So this is a good month for that. For love relationship, first to the 6th July is in your favor. Okay, if you want to enjoy, so you can, and good for conception also. Okay, coming to the next one, that is, do let me know if you can't hear me, okay? Because, okay, coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So I'll be giving you the dates also of each and every sign. Okay. So for Taurus natives, Sun will be transiting through your 2nd and the 3rd house this month. So till 16 July in the 2nd, and from 16th to the next month, it is going to be in your 4th house. So this is in the 3rd, when it is in the 2nd house, it brings energetic, it is going to be bringing about strong financial focus, great for banking, business deals, and improving voice or branding. Take care of your eyesight. Sun will be in Cancer sign from 16th of July, and this is the time period when there will be you will be focused. 3rd house transit of Sun is good, so it is good for communication, courage, skills enhancement. You might just meet those kinds of people who are going to be helping you, or the authorities or government or PR, visa, etc. If you want to get through, you can definitely get those breakthroughs as well. So that way it is a good month for you to start with. And then we have Mercury also transiting your 3rd house, and from 18 July onwards it's going to be turning retrograde. So some unwanted arguments with your siblings, neighbors, friends, double check documents, because post 18th of July. But it is definitely a very positive time for communication when Mercury is in the Cancer sign till the 18th of July. It's going to be getting combust also. So when it is combust, it's going to be losing its sheen. So 2nd house related issues you can come up with, or 5th house creativity, or you can have some issues in finances when it is turning retrograde. But for sure, it is going to be giving you some relief in your litigation, loans, etc. as well. Maybe you're going to be having some confusion at the workplace because it's going to be trying to your 10th house also. So double check the paperwork that you are into. Then your Lagnesh is going to be in Taurus sign. That is Venus in your 1st house. It's good for your overall aura. You can build your aura, overall magnetism, with Venus in the 1st house. Luxury, indulgence, good time for branding, marketing skills. If you want to start your own YouTube channel or Instagram, some post or something, reels, etc. So it's good for that also. Mars, Ketu are in their 4th house, and this is also going to be a close tight conjunction on the 19th of July. So now you have to watch out for home related conflicts, and be careful of fires, accidents, cuts, or there can be something related to break in education also with Mercury retrograde. So you might just diversify, or you might just change or shift your focus from one subject to another or multiple um, um, subjects also. Then we have to be very careful in buying gadgets because Mercury is also turning retrograde and Mars and Ketu are in the Kendra also. Mars will be in Virgo sign from 28th of July, which is your 5th house. So energy shifts to creativity and children. Be more practical and more productive. It will bring about that self-critical you also. Good for sports activity if you can go through, if you can adopt something like that. So for entertainment, sports activity, it's good. 15 to 21st, there is a strong Kalsarpa, which is so-called Kalsarpa. I don't use that word because people don't understand, so I have to. So 10 days, especially family-wise. You can have some complications at the workplace, or maybe, your boss becomes very demanding. He says, you have to do this also. She says, you have to do this also, that also. So this is going to be a little demanding phase. So Saturn is going to be turning retrograde, which is a very important transit for you guys. So this is the time when you might just be actually revisiting your job, your place where you are, mixing up with people. So this can create some kind of detox there. You might just, want to do things which are very productive now. You want to complete the task, but it is a slow moving planet, so it might just delay. Maybe you were supposed to get the promotion and that is on hold, or it is just postponed. So it can be a little frustrating phase also, but don't worry, things are going to fall in place gradually with the with Mercury also turning retrogrades. When two planets are turning retrograde, it is definitely going to be giving you some relief also. Gradual relief comes in when two planets are retrograde. Remember, it is not that bad. Okay. And you can also, donate white sweets on Fridays or some food to the old age homes also. Okay. And then we have Rahu Ketu transiting through Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. So you have to take care of your relationship with your mother, your family members, worship goddess. This is the time to worship the goddess, because it's in the Uttara Phalguni. From Uttara Phalguni, it is going to be in the Purva Phalguni Nakshatra. Okay, Purva Phalguni from 6th July 25 to 20th of April 2026. And recite Sri Suktam on Fridays. That is going to be making you very strong yourself. And avoid impulse family decisions mid-month. Okay. Now I'm coming to the dates, which are very important for you guys. So make a note, especially for your job change. If you want to if you want to join a job, or if you want to apply for new job, 2nd to the 5th July, good dates. And also for a marriage, if you want to propose someone, get married. So 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and from 30th to 31st July are good dates. And also for health, you have to be more cautious from, especially when there is a Kal Sarpa, and also from 26th to the 28th of July. Just be watchful. I'm sure you're good to go. And also, be careful when you're investing. Be watchful between 23rd to the 25th of July, especially. If you want to, invest, 7th, 8th July is definitely favorable for you guys. Okay. And also, for student natives, this is a good time from 23rd, 24th to 25th of July. Good if you want to. Just do let me know once the, dates match up. Okay, this is a good time for purchasing vehicle. If you want to purchase a vehicle or change the vehicle, this is a good month for you. Okay. And don't just waste your time traveling just don't waste your money on traveling. Maybe you will not get that kind of productivity or output as you're expecting. So that's something you have to be cautious about. Okay. So coming to the next one, that is Gemini. Okay. So do hear the summary part. I've explained everything well in the initial summary part. I've mentioned how it is going to be for you guys, the global predictions. So for Gemini natives, Sun is going to be in your first and the second houses this month. So from 6 till 16th of July, and then the next is from 16th July to the end of the month. So you're in the spotlight when Sun is in the first house, great for presentation, self-promotion. Cancer sign, second house, shift to money matters, review family values, diet. Be careful about your speech. Maybe there can be some dental issues or eyesight problems can come up post 16th of July. So make sure that you are, well equipped or well planned, because then, last minute thing, happens, and then you're in a fix what to do. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Mercury is turning retrograde. Your Lagnesh is turning retrograde from the 18th of July. So this is a good transit for you, because, now you will be able to make your decisions regards to your finances, back up your files, back up your financial files, especially, and make sure that you're hack proof. So your bank accounts and everything, don't share your OTPs, etc. Whatever your information is, do not at any cost share it with someone you don't trust. Lagnesh and fourth lord is turning retrograde after all. So this can bring about relocation, travels. Also, maybe you're going to be switching from one subject to another when Mercury is retrograde, but avoid. I always say that whatever decisions you make in Mercury retrogression, then they are reversals. You join a job and then you get to know that your job is terminated. Suddenly you realize, oh, there was something which was wrong in the paperwork I did not read. Maybe you were asked to work, in the probation period, and abruptly you can be asked, you can be asked to go. Jupiter is in Ardhra Nakshatra, and there's a nakshatra exchange between Rahu and Jupiter also. So it will rise after 9th of July. So big ideas may find traction now. Insight will return. You will definitely be taking good care of yourself, your family, the people in and around you. So this is definitely going to be a positive thing which is happening when your 7th and your 10th lord is rising. So it will bring about changes at the workplace, and your connectivity with bosses is going to improve. Your relationship with your partner is going to improve. It's just that Mars Ketu are in the 3rd house. Heated arguments you're prone to. So be watchful about all of that. Rash travels, 19th July especially, be more careful, because Ketu and Mars are at the same degree. So avoid confrontations with others. You can maybe have issues with your siblings and neighbors also. Venus and Jupiter. Okay, this is something that is very important. They are Venus is in the Taurus sign and Jupiter is in the Gemini sign. So now they're going to be at the they are at 212 relation. They're forming a 212 relationship, and they're going to be at the exact degrees also on the 28th of July. So, sorry, on the 26th July, I would say. So this is an excellent time for creative energies. You can travel, you can make the best use of this day. In fact, when Venus and Jupiter are going to be at the exact degrees. Let me tell you exactly when is it happening. Venus is going to be, first of all, 6th of July. It's going to be at the exact. Okay, Saturn will be aspecting at 7 degrees this Venus. So maybe, some important decisions will be made at the workplace, or you might just be traveling on this day. And then we have Venus, and Venus enters Gemini and will be conjunct 26 July, this Jupiter. Okay, so this is something which is very important. I wanted to say this. So excellent time for creativity, job change. You can maybe travel, and you will be making the best use of this energy also. And you'll be very creative. You'll be an ever learner. Take the blessings of your guru for sure. Okay. Vishnu Sahasranama. This is something which you should do every day. Hear every day, but just don't hear it while driving, while cooking. No. If you are listening to the Vishnu Sahasranama, sit in one place and listen quietly. Even if you can't recite it, just hear it. Okay. Make it a double speed, or maybe 1.5 speed, and you can hear it, no hassle in that. Donate yellow items on Thursdays. Okay. Jupiter is in your 1st house, so your donations will only be the ones will help you. Okay. So this is what, and Ketu is also going to be changing to the nakshatra changing is going to be happening, which is Venus's nakshatra, Purva Falguni. So it might just bring about some purchases, aesthetics, or maybe you'll be visiting a religious place which is very beautiful. Okay, you can be doing that also. But there are so many other things. I will be doing a separate video though on that. Okay. So this is it. Yeah. Saturn is turning retrograde. How could I forget that? That's a very important transit which is happening. So luck is by your side. Things are going to get better for you in case you feel that you're stagnated at the workplace. Nothing is moving. Now things will start moving when Saturn is in your ninth, moving towards your ninth house. So definitely good for conception, childbirth. Also, it can give your father some health issues. So make sure that you take care of your your own family members' health and your relationship also when Saturn turns retrograde. It's karma calling. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is, did I give you the dates? No. Okay, I have to give you the dates now. So the best date for the job change or applying for the job is 24th to 28th of July. For marriage or relationship or proposing someone, 7 to 11 July is a good one. As regards to your financial investments date or opening your bank account, 14, 15, 16, 17 July is a good time period. Also, there can be some new business opportunity which is opening up for you, coming your way after the 9th of July when Jupiter rises. Okay. So I mentioned in the beginning part what exactly is, in the summary part, what exactly is this happening, the whole transit positions which are taking place, new moon, full moons, etc. are also very, very powerful this time, very, very high on energies. So if you have to make any kind of decisions, so you can do it once Jupiter rises, okay? And when Venus also will be transiting towards the end of the month in your first house. So Venus is going to be entering Gemini sign on the 26th of July. So for your love relationship, 2nd July is a very good date, and student natives from 12th to the 26th, good time period. Okay. So make the best use of these dates. Coming to the next one, that is, and also we have Pradosham and all also. Just make sure that you're, on the Pradosham, Bom Pradosham, we must actually worship Lord Shiva, and that's on the 6th, 7th, on the 8th. Okay, I've given the dates in the beginning part, it's 8th of July and 22nd of July. And that is what. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Cancer. Okay, for Cancer natives, firstly, we have to start with Surya, Sun. Sun is in your 12th house till 16 July and then moves into your first house post 16 July. So spiritual introspection, retreat, low vitality with Sun in the 12th house. Sun is in the 12th house, inching towards the first, which is a good placement for Sun though. But still, it is going to be giving you increased visibility and confidence. So this is the time when Sun, after the 16th of July, comes to your first house. You definitely will be making some important decisions. You're going to be in charge or authority. You will get that authority that you were waiting for, that confidence that you were waiting for to make decisions. So definitely for finances also, it is a good one. Now, Mercury is in your first house and it's going to be turning retrograde from 18 July onwards. Till then, it is going to be in the first house. It is good for you to start new projects, etc. Do it before the 18th of July. If you want to start education plan, if you want to travel or you want to invest overseas, you can do it before that. But after that, there can be some hiccups here and there related to your investments, your travels. This can bring about some slowdown now. You might just go in for that haircut and you don't like it, for example. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Ketu and Mars are going to be in your second house throughout the month, and 19 July, they're going to be closely conjunct at the same degrees. So avoid ego-driven speech. Be more receptive to your family members' ideas that they're sharing with you. Possible dental, thyroid issues can happen from 19 July. Some surgical process, dental problem can come up with Ketu Mars conjunction in your second house. Exactly on the 19th, it is going to be at the same degrees, of course. So then Mars will be moving into your third house in Virgo sign after 28th July. So that is good for writing, marketing, and enhancing yourself. It's a good time for that courageous you that is you have to make decisions about. So that is going to trigger as well. So that is positive. And then Saturn is turning retrograde in your 9,000. It's going to be inching backwards towards your 8. Not a good time period. This is not that great. It can bring about legal delays. It can bring about issues to your health, your parents' health. So you need to take care of your finances also. It can give you some hiccups here and there. In relationships, especially, you can have some problems that you can go through. Rethinking beliefs. What is it? I don't believe this. Somehow, you lose faith. It so happens. So that is that kind of energy which is going to play out. And Jupiter, as it is with Sun in the 12th house, it's going to be forming an exchange. Then Venus is also going to be in your 12th house. So these are all going to be giving you some relief, in your health. Mainly, it is the mental setup that, which has to be strong and which has to be having that equilibrium. So when Jupiter is rising, after the 9th of July, then you will feel better. It is going to be definitely giving you some relief, and it is going to be good for your mental setup, mental issues, mental health issues that you're going through. Venus is also good in the 12th house, any which ways. And Jupiter in the 12th house is its own zone. Sun is also in the 12th house, is inching towards its exaltation place. Actually, in the first house, it exalts. So it is going to be a mixed kind of a feeling that you'll be experiencing in between, because Rahu is there in the 8th house. It can give you some issues in your health, any which ways, something which is hidden, you don't know. So do the Abhishekams, do the Rudra Abhishek, do the other Abhishek, Kartikeya and all. You can just also wear some silver items, chain, band, something, or drink from a silver cup. So that is also going to give you some relief. So coming to the dates, date-wise prediction, as you know, I always do the date-wise prediction. So for your job change, professional career growth, 18th, 19th are good dates for you. Okay. And for your marriage and for your relationship, do not think about getting into any not an auspicious time period, not this month at least, to propose someone, because you will propose, that person might reject you, or some ex relationship you did not expect to happen, it will just trigger again and it will be really toxic. So you have to be cautious about these mental pains that you can go through. So do not make any decisions regards to your business, regards to your relationship this month at least. Avoid, because 8th house has a Ketu and Mars also from the 7th. So the partner is aggressive, or the partner is going through some issues, health issues also. Okay. In your financial wise, 27, 28, if you want to just invest in crypto, etc., financial gains can be you can get the financial gains during this time. And in case you are a student, then 16th to 17th July are two good dates if you want to join, or if you want to travel, or you want to go for higher education. So this is a good time. Do take care of your health on 9th and 10th July, I would suggest. Okay. After that, it is going to get better and better. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. Okay. So for Leo natives, you have your Lagnesh transiting through your 11th and your 12th house this month. So when it is till the 16th of July in your 11th house, it's considered to be really good. It is good for gains. It's good for group management. It's good for making some investments, and definitely you are going to be a gainer. So this is a house of gain, fulfillment of desires. So you will get all of that. And the authorities will be really happy and satisfied by whatever you are doing. So a very positive time period. And also then it moves into your 12th house. So pull back. This is the time to just lay low, and focus on your health and endings. There can be some expenditures, travels can be cumbersome, but something which is hidden will come into limelight. And maybe there is a disease or any kind of diagnosis which was not being made. So now it will be, when, Sun is leaving this Rahu's cast also. Rahu is casting a gaze when the sun was in Gemini, and now it is going to be coming out of that zone. So it is definitely good for that reason, but surely it will illuminate that zone and it will tell you what exactly you should do. Regards to your, whatever clarity, mental clarity we don't get, dreams, etc. we get. So all that is the 12th house. So this will give you that clarity now when sun is in the 12th house from 16th of July onwards. Mars and Ketu are in your first house, explosive temper. You suddenly have highs and lows in moods, mood swings is happening, rash decisions. Oh, I must do this, I must do that. Till the 28th of July, lie low. 19th July, especially, this can bring about very karmic, this is a very karmic time period, I would say. So breathe, pranayam. Okay, relax. Don't be impulsive during this time. Then Mars moves into your second house. It is definitely good for your finances, your vision. Okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. So all that is, like you'll align everything well. Okay, Ketu will be entering Purva Falguni Nakshatra. So relationship detachment it brings in because it is in the 10th Lord's Nakshatra and also 3rd Lord's Nakshatra. So you can have issues in relationship with your siblings or with your partner or at the workplace with your co-workers and your bosses and seniors also. So watch out, I would say. Just do not get into that zone where I'm the only one or I'm the right one only. So those kinds of energies, you should try avoiding if you really want to have, make the best use of these transit positions. Venus is going to be till the 26th of July in your 10th house. It's good for you, good for marketing, good for business growth. Maybe you'll be coming across some female counterparts. Maybe you're surrounded by female counterparts at your workplace. And Saturn is turning retrograde, which is a very good time period for you because it's in the 8th house, and when it is turning retrograde, it's moving backwards. So this will bring about good karma. This will bring about some breakthroughs, maybe in relationship, maybe in your, your investments, in your finances, and also in your health. You will feel better. In case you have been having some health issues, you will get that relief now. You have been popping in medicines after medicines. Now you will be feeling better. I know Rahu is there. When Saturn is turning retrograde, it's inching backwards towards Rahu energy. So this can bring about some foreign travels, maybe, because Rahu is a foreigner and Saturn is karma, Saturn is profession. So you might just get the job that you have been waiting for once Saturn turns retrograde. If you are especially in the Dasha of Shani, retrograde would be much better for you. Surya Namaskar daily is a very good remedy. Just serve the needy, serve the poor, serve the underprivileged, and wake up before the sunrise. All the more better for you. Okay, so the kind of horoscope right now is Sun is going to be after the 16th, leaving the zone and transiting your 12th house. So whatever you have to do, any kind of social networking, any kind of business breakthroughs you're waiting for, so do it before do that. Rahu gives illusions, etc., because it's in trine to Jupiter and Sun and is also forming a nakshatra exchange with Jupiter. So this can bring about confusion in relationship, in your investments, in your social network. You might just break away from those people who are toxic. All those energies are also quite prevalent. Your partner can become very demanding, maybe. Okay, so just be composed, do Surya Namaskar daily. If you're going out, cover your head and go out. Okay, so the best thing that you can do, the dates are that if you want to make any decisions regards to your job, business, etc., 10th, 11th, 12th is a good date for you. Okay, so for finances, 24th to the 26th, that's a good time if you want to go in for any investments. 14, 15, 16 July is also good for you. Then for health, be careful after 16th of July when Sun transits your 12th house. Be careful. Student natives, for you guys, Jupiter is looking at your 5th house and it's rising. So post 9th, it's a good time period. Best would be somewhere around 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. These are good dates as regards to your education. If you want, for conception, also very good time period if you want to conceive and all. Lastly, Saturn, love relationship. 7th and 21st July are two good dates I'm giving you. We do have Pradosham Vratam. So you can just, on the 18th and the 27th, two Pradosham are there, Shukra Paksha and Krishna Paksha. So if you perform any kind of rituals, do dakshanas, donations, or anything to do with your worshipping or chanting Lord Shiva's mantras, so it is good. Om Namah Shivaya chants are also permissible. Just simply do that and you will see that things are getting better. On the Pradosham especially, you should donate. Everybody should donate. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. All right. For Virgo natives, a sun is going to be in your 10th house and 11th house, or 16th in the 11th house. So authority, career recognition, people will definitely be, they will not be able to match up with whatever you are doing. Your quality of work is improving and it's refined. And then sun is going to be post 16th of July in your 11th house, networking, social favor, future planning, all that you're working on and your influential people you'll be connecting with. Authorities will be very impressed by whatever you're doing. Mercury is in your 11th house. It's going to be turning retrograde and inching backwards towards your 10th. So this is the time when you can have some tech issues, or maybe, friend zone confusion can be there, or it can bring about some changes at the workplace because you had a heated or a verbal argument and you are asked to leave. So be watchful about, about what you speak, what you convey, and just lie low, because there is a Ketu Mars in your 12th house also. 12th house is energy returns. When Mars and Mars and Ketu combination is going to be giving you anxiety. Energy will return when Mars comes into your first house. So when it is in the 12th house, this is not going to give you good sleep. Especially on the 19th of July, you have to understand that there is something which is going around, which is volatile. It can bring about heat, fire, accidents, something can happen on the 19th of July. That's the most important thing. But for sure, the divine is the most important over and above the planets. So if we can perform collective puja or homam, so definitely it is going to help the whole globe, whole world. So let's just, bring that peace in everyone's life. Okay. Then we have Saturn turning retrograde in your 7th house. So partnership audits that can happen. You will be definitely focusing more on your work, on your people, your close-knit people. Somehow, you're getting too attached or too possessive about your partner with Saturn here in the 7th house. Once it turns retrograde, you're going to be looking after your health, your mental health. You're focused more on the people who are actually jealous of you. You're going to be paying more attention to that. They might just become the enemies. Your friends only can become your enemies. So be watchful about that. And Jupiter is going to be in the 10th house, forming an exchange with Rahu. So this can bring about some hidden knowledge. You might just, knowledge definitely is going to increase, but it is hidden knowledge. Maybe you will get into occult sciences or something to do with a very different than the league kind of subjects you can read. Maybe you are a science student and you you learn something which is hidden. Maybe you get into commerce or arts. That can happen, right? Quite likely. And the best remedy that I can give you is feed the cows on Wednesdays. It'll really help you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chants if you want to strengthen your Mercury. And also you can consume green leafy vegetables. Okay. Vegetables will be very good for you. And Venus is going to be in your 9th and then moves into your 10th house. So 9th house transit of Venus is definitely in your favor for travels, for journey, for learning more, for getting married also. Okay, Saturn is looking here. It might just delay, but will not deny. Okay, all the best. So for you guys, I think I've given the dates also. So make sure that you are taking good care of your health from time to time. Okay. Not able to hear me? Hello, hello. Can't hear me? Are you sure? Nobody complained. Why do you guys say so? Don't distract, please. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. Okay. So for Libra natives, this is the month where I would say that this Lagnesh is in the 8th house, so you need to be watchful, but it will give you lot of clarity, what you really want. Now, with Sun transiting through your 9th and the 10th houses, so this is when, we have Sun in Gemini and then Cancer. So favorable for travels, for wisdom, for luck, for enhancing your knowledge. Jupiter and Sun are there. Jupiter is going to rise also. So once Jupiter will rise, it's not a friendly graha though, but still, it is with Sun, the 11th Lord. So it is going to be giving minus plus impact. So good for travels, good for journaling, good for acquiring knowledge, visiting a religious place, and luck is by your side. Main thing is luck is by your side. Okay. And then we have not to forget, Venus and Jupiter are going to be conjunct by the end of the month, 26 July, in your 9th house. So this is the time when you will be getting into publishing, writing, teaching, upgrading yourself. So that way it is a good time period. And then Mercury is also turning retrograde in your 10th house from 18th onwards. So till the 18th, make the best use of your knowledge, make the best use of your contacts. Maybe you want to go in for any kind of PR, visa, change of job, travels overseas, do it, because your 9th and 12th Lord is in your 10th house. Purchase of a house, or maybe a vehicle, you want to buy, or you want to enroll yourself in a course or something to upgrade yourself, then also you can do it 18th July onwards, because Mercury is going to be turning retrograde. There can be some miscommunication with your seniors and bosses, and you might just resign impulsively. That is something you have to be cautious about, because it's your 9th and the 12th Lord in the 10th house. Good if you are connecting with the foreigners, somebody who's not who doesn't speak or eat like you. So those kinds of people you can connect with. It'll be really positive. Sudden social exits might happen with Mars and Ketu in your 11th house. And especially on the 19th of July, I'm repeating, do not at any cost, in impulse, leave the job and then regret later. I would simply just request you, just lay low and do not expect others to behave the way you like and the way you are. They cannot be like you. And also we have, Mercury entering, Mars entering your Virgo sign on the 28th of July till the 13th of September. So you need to take care of your health at this time period. Especially this time, you might just be connecting with some overseas people. That connectivity is going to increase. Saturn is your yoga karagraha, and when Saturn is turning retrograde, it can bring about some confusion in the family. It can bring about slowdom in your job, in your lives on the whole. In case you are on the family way, it might just be a long process to deliver, or there can be some complications which can come up. So make sure you're not, ignoring anything. The whole tenure, just take care. Also, it is going to be giving you some changes, maybe change of place, change of job, when Saturn is going to be in your retrograde phase. So Saturn is going to be retrograde from the, as I mentioned, I'll just tell you, 12th July to the 27th of November for 138 days. Okay, so this is what is the planetary position. Rahu Ketu are going to be in your 5th and the 11th axis. So this can bring about sudden social exits, as I said. Okay, so the remedy is meditate on balance. Take the balance scales, just meditate on them. So you can also, offer rose flower on your altar, especially on Fridays. You can consume yogurt on Fridays, plain yogurt, okay, if you like. So these are the remedies. I'm giving you the dates now for Libra natives. 1 second. For Virgo, did I give the dates? I don't remember. I think I forgot. I'll write it in the comment section if at all I did not. So from 17th to 20th of July, it's a good time period if you want to go in for any job change, if you want to meet those people, social networking. When you want a job change, what do? You go to people and you connect with them, isn't it? So that is something which is going to be. Yeah, thank you so much. So If you can hear, so thank you. I did not do anything though. It is what it was in the beginning itself. So for love relationship, 3rd and the 4th July is a good date. 2 good dates I'm giving you for financials, 29th to the 30th evening, in fact, a good time period. Then for your health, be careful on the 5th, 6th, 7th July. And for yours as a student native, from 2nd to the 5th July, and also from the 13th to the 17th July. These are good dates for you guys if you want to make any decisions. So I've given you all of it. Do not at any cost do any kind of business right now. Just 16th, 17th, 18th would be good time period if you want to initiate any kind of business. Okay. Coming to the next one, I've given the remedies. That is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives this month, Sun is going to be back and forth, not back and forth, like from 8th to the 9th house. So 8th is joint finances, transformation, something hidden may just be, revealed. This can bring about some revelation, something which you never thought, will come into limelight. It is going to be giving you that wisdom also, because Jupiter is going to rise. It's in forming an illusion, no, because Rahu is in trine to Jupiter and Sun also. So this is giving you a lot of confusion in joining a job with your authorities. You're saying something, they're misunderstanding. Yeah, maybe you're you're renting a place, so there can be some confusion or documentation issue, that you did not expect. So make sure that everything you're doing, doubly check, then you go ahead with it. Okay. Mars Ketu are in your 10th house, clashes with authorities. It can bring about too many job changes. It can also bring about those risks at the job place. Maybe there are layoffs happening, so you might just lose a job on the 19th July. Especially, do not quit your job. Do not quit your job yourself. Okay. And then Mars is also going to be entering your Virgo sign, which is good for competition, success, for for networking, for of course not good in your relationship with your friends, though there can be some issues that you can go through, but otherwise it is good for your confidence level, and you want to apply elsewhere for job, etc. You get a job. So that is something which is going to be, but be careful about the clashes that you can get into with your influential people that you're connecting with also during that time. Saturn is turning retrograde in your 5th house. 5th house is the house of children, romance, also about your creativity. So when Saturn is turning retrograde, it's inching backwards towards Rahu. So this can bring about some issues at the home front. You can have some issues with children. If you have conceived, it can delay the process, or there can be some complications also in the pregnancy. So you need to take care of that. And also 5th house, you should donate something in sweet, in a savory to others. Okay. Instead of the sweets, you should donate salty foods, salty dishes, even more. Okay. And also we have Venus is ingress in your 7th house. And then lastly, it will be entering from the 26th July onwards to your 8th. So when Venus is in the 7th house, it's good for travels, good for connectivity with your partner. There can be that you're already, proposing that person you've already, and now you're getting married. That can happen. Do it after the 9th of July, because Jupiter needs to rise if you want to do any kind of rituals and you want to get married, or child birth, or, naming the child, the first letter. So all that should happen after 9th of July. Okay. Ketu is also going to be in Venus's nakshatra. So it could be better if you are connecting with the foreigners or traveling overseas. That is also reflected. Okay. So do the Abhishekam on Mondays and you're good to go. I'm giving you the dates now for Scorpio natives. The best would be for Scorpio from 1st to the 6th, good for job change. And for marriage, this is not a good month until and unless you have a good Venus in your natal chart also. Till the 9th, you you can't, but post 9th you can. Jupiter will be moving forward actually, so it's good for shares, crypto, etc. If you want to go in for investment, so 7th to 11th is a good time. And for financial growth, 24th, 25th, 27th, these are good dates for you guys. Okay, so anything that you want to start afresh in business, etc., so do it with the food industry. Connect with the food industry. It will be really wonderful for you. Okay, Rudra Abhishek on Mondays is a good remedy for you guys. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, Sun will be transiting your 7th and the 8th house, the first half in your 7th and the latter half in your 8th. So it is definitely the month when the partner plays a very important role in your life. Maybe the partner gets that promotion, the partner is going to be getting that limelight. You can get jealous also, or maybe there can be some issues or clashes because of the ego between the two of you, as it is Jupiter is also there in the 7th house and Jupiter is rising. So this can bring about those clashes. Good for marriage though, if you want to get into any relationship, it's a good month. But when Sun is in the 8th house, do not get into any kind of legal matters. There can be some secrecy which can come into limelight. Something which was hidden can be coming into limelight. Maybe a health issue can be diagnosed well. So it's good in a way. And Mercury is also going to be turning retrograde in your 8th house. So avoid legal matters, legal signatures. You need to be careful about your conversations, interaction with people at the workplace. Maybe, you say something, people will just take it otherwise, and they can backstab you. They can conspire against you also. As it is, Moon is your 8th lord. And Moon is the one which who waxes and wanes. So it can bring about issues any which ways at the place of work, because 10th lord is in Moon sign. So fluctuations can happen at the workplace. People will start misjudging you, misinterpreting you. You're just not able to communicate the way you should be. Okay. Saturn is turning retrograde in your 4th house. Saturn retrogression is going to be giving you some relief here, because when Saturn is in the 4th house, it is the Kantaka Shani. So it is going to give you some relief now, in case you have been having some mental turmoil, lack of sleep, lack of gains. Now it will give you some kickstart again. Maybe you will start a new job assignment. You've already changed or relocated the place where you were. You will be settling now. You will have that confidence that was missing. Also, Venus is going to be till the 26th of July in your 6th house. So this is going to be giving you some issues, health related, or maybe the litigation issues, or this can bring about some issues in your relationship, because Venus is the planet of love, luxury, romance. So it can give you some complication there or confusion, because Venus doesn't do well in the 6th house. It becomes too analytical or too critical about yourself. The native becomes very critical. So you need to be cautious about that. 26 onwards, it's getting better for marriage, for relationship, for love, for making money out of money also. You might just purchase some property, etc. When Venus is going to be after 26th of July in your 7th house zone. So that way it is a mixed bag, I would say. Mars and Ketu are going to be at the exact degrees on the 19th of July. So this is not a good day for traveling. In and around 19th, avoid if you can. Okay. And this is for the one, not for everyone, only for the ones who have a connectivity with 9th, 12th, or 3rd house. Mars and Ketu, they should avoid. 7th house also, because it's 10th from 10th. So avoid, quitting your job or joining a new one. So you need to, it's the karma. So it's the end of everything when Mars and Ketu are there. So any surgical process, etc., if you have to, so try avoiding, during this time period. Once Mars enters your 10th house, it's going to be Digbali, after the 28th of July. So things are going to get better till 13th of September if you want to join a job, new job assignment, better for career planning, connecting with your bosses and seniors, enthusiasm. You're going to be really good to go, during that time. And Mercury retrogression, I would suggest that do not go in for any kind of legal matters. If you have to read the papers, read them well, especially work-related documents, because you're going to be making some mistakes there. Rahu is already in your third house, no? So it can give you some issues. But for sure, the ones who are in the overseas places and they are waiting for their PR visa, etc., if you are in the Dasha of Mercury or Rahu till the 18th of July, you can get through whatever you're waiting for. Donate yellow color clothes on the Thursdays. If at all you are feeling the energies that you're not able to get that divine grace, things are not moving, stuck, that stuck energy. Guru Stotram is also the key to your breakthroughs, remember. Now, coming to the dates, date-wise predictions for Sagittarius natives, good for job-related issues if you're facing or you have to join a job, 6th to the 12th July, good dates. Regards to your business, it's a good time period, especially till the 13th of July, 16th of July, I would say. If you want to make any changes or something, you can do it. For student natives, if you want to travel, if you want to join a job, etc. So first week is good for you till the 9th, and then Jupiter once rises also, things are going to get better gradually. So especially 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd and 24th of July are good dates for you, I would say. Regards to your getting married, etc., post Jupiter rising, you can do it 9th of July onwards. And if you want to invest, so the end of the month is good for investments once Venus goes into your 7th house post 28th of July. So that is something which will give you good results. I've given you the remedies now also. I've given the remedies initial summary part also. Do watch that video as well. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, your Lagnesh is going to be turning retrograde this month. Rethink your communication and habits. Rethink. You see what happens, sometimes we plan something and something else comes up. Saturn here is going to slow down the process. Maybe PR, visa, communication related or travels related issues that you have, you planned something. It might just take some time because Saturn is moving backwards now towards the Aquarius sign. So this can bring about some financial issues also. Maybe you have to be more disciplined. You're not doing the right thing. You need to rephrase everything now. You have to redo everything because Saturn says that reframe everything, redo everything, visit the karma. Whatever you could not do, you have to finish it. It's retrogression after all. I went to the car, I realized I've forgotten the keys. I come back home and then pick up the keys and go. So the distance that I wasted, coming back and then going back. So that distance I would have traveled and reached the destination maybe. So now that is the karma, something which was not finished. So you need to finish that karma now, regards to your finances. If you have taken some loan from someone, you need to repay that. Okay. If you started a litigation, you have to just finish it, close it. If there was a job that you were thinking that, is not good, maybe you have to think about it now. Let me join it. That is something because of the trine, which is also getting active, the 3, 7, 11 houses with Saturn retrograde. Okay. Rahu is as it is there in the second house. You have to be careful about your investments. You have to be careful about the ethics. You can go haywire there. So mind your language, mind your tongue, mind your finances. Don't get carried away by the shortcuts during this time to make money out of money or to make money through the wrong unfair means. Okay. Mars and Ketu are in your 8th house. 19th of July, especially, you have to be careful about your driving. You're injury prone, surgery prone. So you should avoid or you should get it done in and around that period, not on the 19th of July. If you have to travel, also take care. If you have to purchase any property, etc., you have been going through some problems and issues any which ways. When Mercury is turning retrograde from the 18th of July, avoid. I would suggest that if you can avoid signing the agreements and documents, luck is not by your side because Mercury is the luck lord, is going to turn retrograde after the 18th of July and is also going to get combust. Remember, when it is getting combust, 8th lord is getting stronger. Okay. So when 8th lord gets stronger, you make mistakes. Things go haywire. Ancestral property related issues, other people's money matters, transformative energy, something which is hidden can come into limelight. All those things which you did not expect can happen. So you have to be cautious with Mercury turning retrograde. Maybe with your partner, you can have some issues, your misunderstandings may just grow. So you need to be prepared for that also. No, I'm just preparing you. Don't sign marriage or business deals during this time. Do not propose that person that you have been dating during the Mercury retrogression, especially. Okay. Venus is going to be changing signs from the fifth house on the 26th of July to the sixth house. So that is something which is going to be giving you that initially it is good for you because Venus in the fifth house will do well, regards to your children, regards to your creativity, regards to your ex relationship coming into your life again or triggering a new relationship. So that way Venus is doing good. But once it transits through your sixth house, it is going to be a guru-like feature, which is activating. So you will be able to come out of the loans, the debts, the disease that you're going through. So repay your loans if you have taken any. Okay. So this is what is the horoscope looking like. Ketu is also transiting through Venus's nakshatra. So you will make some changes at the workplace. Maybe you will become very emotionally detached with your worldly matters when Ketu is transiting your Purva Falguni nakshatra. Coming to the dates now, before I forget. So for job, from 1st to the 6th July, good time period. If you want to go in for any kind of change, especially 1st and the 2nd, very favorable. And 25th, 26th, 27th. These are also 3 dates I'm giving you. If you want to quit the job and get another one or join another one, very good dates. Do it. And as regards to marriage, till the 15th of July, till the 15th, 16th of July, it's good. I would say rather 13th July. It's good if you want to get married, etc. If you want to go in for any kind of health checks, do it before Sun transits through your 7th. That is 15th of July. It is going to be Karka Sankranti on the 16th though. But if you can do, on the transition, we should not be going in for health checkups or starting anything new. So it's better that you do it 2 days prior to that. So maybe, on the in and around 12th, 13th, 14th, it's a good time period if you want to. So you can do it with as regards to your health, and marriage also. Health also, I meant. Okay. Financially, you're going to be making good chunk of money by the end of the month, post Venus's ingress in the 6th house. That way, it is going to be giving you growth. Okay. Don't be self-critical at that time. Just make sure that you're not spending too much money on your ornaments, gadgets, or, your garments and buying new clothes, etc. Also, the remedy that I can prescribe is Shani mantra, Shani Bij mantra especially, or you can just simply consume sesame oil or black black seed oil. That's going to be giving you so much. I have started having it. I must tell you, it is giving me so much relief in my body pains. I was having body pains after the COVID vaccination. I was having all of that. Now I'm feeling better. So have kalonji, that's in Hindi. But if you surf, you will see black seeds. You can soak them overnight and consume it in the morning. Or you can have black seed oil straight away, 2-3 drops. I've started to have black seed oil. And especially when I have started to soak in the night kalonji, so that is also very good. In the warm water I drink it, so I shuffle and do it, not just one thing for a longer duration. That's not good also. Okay, so try doing these remedies. They are good, especially with the Saturn retrograde. You can just donate some black clothes or black sesame or some oil to the needy, so that who's very frail. If you donate, they'll get healthier. So do it. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So remedies I've given in the initial summary part also. So coming to Aquarius. Okay. For Aquarius natives, your Lagnesh Saturn is going to be turning retrograde this month. So this is a little precarious one, because in the first house when it comes in, so it is like a Sadasati phase again starting, and it can bring about some highs and lows in your mental setup also. Delays can happen. You started doing something and you started to save some money, now again back to the loop or back to the rut. So it can slow down the process. Rahu is there in the first house. Any which ways, it is creating a lot of confusion in your mindset. whether I should do this, whether I should do that. All those things are also giving you some issues. You're not able to fix the finances also. You have to rework on whatever you started. You need to really start afresh now. With Sun ingress in your fifth and the sixth houses one by one. So you are going to be very creative. You're going to be focusing more on entertainment. You want to maybe conception, creativity, childbirth, starting a new education plan. But when Sun transits your sixth house, it's a good transit for you any which ways, because it is good for your health. It is good for, because Sun is Dhanvantri after all. So in case you were having any kind of legal battles, conflicts, this is going to give you clarity, and you're going to be coming out of those legal battles also. Mercury is going to be turning retrograde. So there can be some misdiagnostics risk which can happen. So do not go in for any health checks after 18 July. If you have any kind of issues, do it before that. Finish it. But don't do it on the transition mode also when Sun is, that's Sankranti. So when there is a transition, it's said that it is not considered, it's not good in the Goduli Bela. It is not good when two times are meeting. So Sun, when is transitioning from one sign to another, you should never ever start anything new. So 15th, 16th, avoid. So if you want to, do it on the 17th or do it on the 14th. If you want to, go for health checkup, especially. Okay. Starting a new education plan, travels, money, investments, transformative energy can be felt, on these areas, because Mercury is your eighth lord in the sixth house. So this is something which will give you that clarity also, where to invest, what to do, So you have to review your data, your reports really well. So keep a constant check on your mental setup also from time to time, because, Mercury is going to be aspecting your 12th house as well. So sleep disorder happens, or maybe, you make some wrong decisions regards to travels or investments also, because it's your eighth lord. So some delays, frustrations, hurdles, wrong decision making, and then you get the clarity and success also ultimately. Venus is going to be in your fourth house and then changes signs and transits through your fifth. So Venus, fourth house is good transit, because Venus is your yoga karagraha first of all, and is Digbali also here. So purchase of vehicle, marriage, proposing someone, relationship, purchasing of property. Though Mars is with Ketu, so avoid, not to that extent it is positive, but still, if you have to make any decisions regards to that, you can. And this is also the time when you will be making some decisions regards to your savings also, that how you can save. Saturn is turning retrograde, so you really need to be pulling up your socks now and just decide what you really want to do now. At the workplace, you will have some issues to deal with, with Mars looking here. You're very energetic, you're very enthusiastic about your job, but people are not supportive of you. You're having those kinds of clashes at the workplace. You're not too happy. So just try to reconcile and move forward, Don't just sit in one place thinking and brooding, okay? So Kal Sarpa will affect you very strongly as well. Not to forget, I have not mentioned in all the videos because I've mentioned it in the beginning. So make sure that you're taking good care of your health and your mental setup. Rahu is over your first house. Don't expect too much from your own people, It is not going to be helpful. So coming to the dates for you, for Aquarius people, let me see what I can give you. See, this is the time when you can have expenditure on your children, on your elders, or marriage in the family. So the best thing that you can do is for business, from 12th to the 28th of July is a good date for you, good dates for you if you want to initiate anything like that. 19th July, I repeat, do not at any cost start anything new. In case you are into business also, you might just make some mistakes here and there. So make sure on the 19th, so plus minus a day here and there, you should take into account. As regards to your marriage is concerned, after the Jupiter rise happens, it's good. But Mars and Ketu are there, so it can bring about some clashes in your relationship also. There can be some confusion. You can just deal with it, or you can just resolve the issue also, if you really want to get into the marriage-like relationship. Also, for student natives, it's a good time period. If you want to go in for, bigger acclaims, or you want to join a university, a big university, so that you can do between the 10th to the 16th or 15th of July. So that is a favorable time period for you. And as regards to love relationship is concerned, it is a very positive time period post, I'll tell you. One sec. 6th July. Yeah, post 6th July, I think it is going to get better for you. Okay, as regards to your love relationships also. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So remedies that I really wanted to do is Shani Bij mantra, Vishnu Sahasranama, and as regards to Venus is concerned, you can also donate something in white. You can donate sugar, white clothes to the priest or to a girl. You can to a girl child. Donate something to a girl child; it will be better. Okay, coming to the next one, which is the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, Saturn is turning retrograde, some relief. It is going to bring about good news for you guys, actually, because Saturn in the first house is like, you're too self-analytical and low on stamina, too much of workload. You're less productive. You're lazy also when Saturn is in the first house. Stamina issues happen. But now when Saturn is turning retrograde, it's going to be inching backwards towards your 12th house. So 12th house means that it is going to be helping you understand your expenditures, where you can plug those expenditures. You have been spending a lot of money when Saturn was in the 12th house already. So you have to review your expenditures. Maybe somebody's in the hospital, you have to take that person again to the hospital. That hospitalization happens. Foreign travels might become really very tough, or in the foreign lands you can have some issues to deal with. But when Saturn is in the 12th house in retrogression, it is going to trigger some issues with your family members also. You might just have clashes. There can be difference of opinion often, health issues often when Saturn is inching backwards towards the 12th house. But the only thing that you can do is worship. You can pray because it's the 12th house triggering also. This is a good time for your inner well-being, your inner growth. The mental setup. Also take care of your parents' health, because it's going to be trying to your 4th house also, especially your mother's health, if at all she's already suffering. Mars and Ketu are going to be in your 6th house, and this is the house of hidden enemies, loans, litigation, Shatru, as I say, enemies. So especially on the 19th of July, in case you have been having some issues related to either of these, it may trigger, or it is not a good day to do anything of that sort. Starting something new, litigation, no. Okay, I have to change the job. No job switch during that time period, especially. Okay, feed the fish on Thursdays, because you have a Rahu in the 12th house. So go to because 12th house means the 12th sign, when you see it's a fish, no? Saturn is also in the sign of fish. So if you feed the fish, it is a very good remedy for you any which ways. Rahu is in your 12th house also. Meditate on the Anahat Chakra. It is good for you. Okay. So these are the simple doable remedies which will really make wonders, which will make changes, like, wonderful changes, I would say. Okay. Jupiter is also going to be throughout in Nakshatra exchange with Rahu. So it's a big time saving grace for you in the foreign land, especially. And Sun is going to be changing 2 signs. So you're going to be getting more domestic inclinations will be more. And then, you will be having this Jupiter in the 5th house, which is good for children, good for your romance, good for your entertainment also. You might just get involved in some activities related to your health and, fitness regime also when Sun is going to be as your immunity levels grow. You're going to be very positive also. And with your family members, you have to reconcile in case you have been having some issues when Sun was in the 4th house. The ego clashes can happen. Venus is going to be changing signs only after the 26th of July. It's going to be throughout in your 3rd. So Venus in the 3rd house is going to be giving you slowdom, in making decisions. Maybe you're waiting for some PR, visa, etc. So it might just take a little longer duration, longer time. But it is good for your making money, good for making wealth. Some wealth opportunities are coming your way. Venus especially will open those doors. So wait, if you have to make any decisions, wait for this Venus to actually, move into the Kendra in your 4th house. Things will definitely be triggering your PR visa, purchase of property, selling property, all those will definitely trigger. Okay. So this is what, and this is also one, what else? Mercury is turning retrograde, so avoid any romantic pursuits. Don't start. At least maybe somebody from the ex, the ex partner, not from the ex but from the past, comes back to your life and says that I want to reconcile, I'm sorry, this, that, blah, 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 and then you fall prey to that, those emotions, because it's an emotional lack of logic, lack of reasoning, and more emotions. So this is what Mercury is from the Purava Punya house. So what do you expect? You may just make mistakes in relationships, no? So make sure that you are not getting carried away by your emotions. Be more practical during this time. And also, maybe you want to make some tattoo or something, because Ketu is in your 6th house. You can make a tattoo also if you're waiting for one. Okay. And 18 July onwards, Mercury is turning retrograde and come past. So you can make the decision regards to these house significations before the 18th of July. Okay. Whenever Mercury is retrograde, you any which ways have to take care of your gadgets. You have to take care of your communication. Don't switch. Any kind of job change comes in or any layoff happens, can happen during this time. And I have seen the market is very volatile, and there is a very huge trendy market that I have seen. There's a very trendy market. So when Mercury goes retrograde, so see to it that you go in for the investments accordingly and make decisions wisely. Okay. So this is it, I think, for you all. And one more thing I wanted to say, that we are performing a homam. I will be sharing a small clip after doing that homam, but we are raising funds for that. If at all you are interested, $5, $1, $3, whatever, 10 rupees, 20 rupees. It's really going to be, it's a collective homam. So it's up to you if you want to. I request you all to just give whatever you have to, so that it is an energy which is a collective energy which is getting active. It's not about the money. You know that I'm not like that astrologer at all. I never ever talk about money or finances like that. So make sure that you guys are chipping into this this beautiful thought that has come up for the whole world. Okay. May peace prevail, and have a great July month for everyone. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.